their babies to the best, that the way they actually wanted to dress that baby.
What is our role as healthcare professionals?
It's bitter and it's really pain.
We have an inpatient capacity output of nearly 30,000 a year, with around 6,000 deliveries every year.
What we are saying to the mothers, ensure that your pressure is taken every visit of your clinic.
This is the maternity and baby unit at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital, the Level 6 hospital in Kisumu, Kenya. This is the hospital wing where pregnant mothers come here to give birth to their young ones. In this special episode, we look at an innovation by this hospital management that gives psychosocial support to mothers who lose their loved ones at a place that's supposed to give life. Join me, Kevin Ogutu, in this episode of the Baby Moses Basket. Every day, hospitals witness the miracle of new life, but alongside the cries of newborns, there is often silence, the silence of loss. Across the world, thousands of families face the heartbreak of losing a child at birth. It is a pain that words cannot fully capture. Rosbella Apollo, a nurse midwife by training, is the Deputy Director Nursing Obstetrics Division at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital in Kisumu, Kenya. She captures a midwife's joy in delivering a live baby.
Majority of the years working in obstetrics, I've delivered so many mothers. I have so many babies that I've helped mothers give birth to. And that's usually the motivation behind it, when my mothers come to deliver and actually go home happy with the baby.
And when the unfortunate happens and the pregnancy is lost, it is not only the mother and the extended family that are heartbroken. The pain, as she puts it, is shared by the midwives.
Most of the times people think that we are so used to death, but the truth is that we are not used to death. Just like them, we share with them the grief, and the midwives are usually so heartbroken because by the time a woman is giving birth, you've bonded, you are actually friends, and therefore when she loses a baby, it actually touches our heart.
For many years, parents who suffered such loss had little space to grieve. Mothers discharged in sorrow, fathers left helpless, and grief carried quietly with no place for closure.
So initially, we would just wrap them somewhere, and then the mortuary people would come with a carton and carry them to the mortuary. And so it was an entire process where we would want to, after this mother loses the baby, yes, she has lost the baby, what is our role as healthcare professionals in taking care of the grief? Are we even responding to the fact that she has lost a baby?
At the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital, a new initiative is bringing compassion into this moment of pain. It is called the Baby Moses Basket. Inspired by the biblical story of Moses, placed in a basket with love and care, the hospital now gives families a chance to say goodbye with dignity.
We positioned ourselves as mental health experts in terms of support. And one of the support that we saw is to actually make a Moses basket.
When a child is lost, the lifeless body is gently wrapped and placed in the Moses basket. The grieving room offers parents and loved ones time to hold, to weep, to sit in silence before the child is taken to the mortuary.
So in Jaramogi, we have a psychosocial room. So once we are grieved, we give our mothers time to mourn in that room. We have that basket in that room. We dress their babies to the best, that the way they actually wanted to dress that baby. So we will tell them to give us the clothes. So we'll dress the baby and give them time to mourn. If it's a boy, you'll get the box, the basket is blue, and if it is a girl, the basket will be colored pink. Those are colors that are synonymous to the different sexes of those babies. And then we give them time in that room to mourn. They can take photos, they can bond, and then once they are done, then we are able to release the body to go to the mortuary. We've actually also initiated a basket that we use for babies when they are going to the mortuary. So there is a special basket too that carries those babies to the mortuary also. Yes.
Nicodemus Odipo and his wife Elizabeth are in grief. They have just lost their newly born. When we arrived here, they had been through counseling sessions with counseling psychologists in the grieving room provided by the hospital. In this space, it is easy for friends and relatives to come and condole with them.
It's a long journey for me and my wife during this pregnancy period, but whatsoever happens, I didn't expect. I know it's bitter and it's really pain. So I have to admit, because it's part of life.
For him, the grieving room made all the difference.
Anyway, this has really given me encouragement. So as you have been done to me, it should be done to others who has got the same problem or any problem that occurs differently on complications. Wishing the best for the others who are in the maternity ward for the best moment. But to me, I've passed a lot.
When you go to the clinic, kindly let's ensure all our mothers that we insist for your blood pressure to be taken. Blood pressure lazima ipimwe.
It also brings complications.
Yes, it brings complication, and this is one of the main complications we've seen around when mothers lose their babies because of what we call abruptio placenta, because the blood pressure was very much elevated. So the placenta separates early because of the elevated blood pressure, and so the baby is not able to get nutrients.
The truth is, the loss of a child at birth is not unique to Kisumu or even to Kenya. It happens in hospitals across the world. What matters is how families are supported in their darkest moments. The Baby Moses basket is one way of saying, even in death, every child matters. According to the World Health Organization, in 2022, roughly 2.3 million newborns died within their first month, translating to about 6,500 babies every day. And nearly half of all under 5 deaths happen in those first 28 days. That's nearly 47%, a sobering reminder that the most vulnerable moments often go unseen. While global death rates for infants have dropped from 37 per 1,000 births in 1990 to around 17 today, the decline has been slower than for older infants. Regions like Sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia carry the heaviest burden. In Kenya, about 20 of every 1,000 newborns die within their first month, nearly double the global average of 12 per 1,000. Neonatal deaths account for more than half of all deaths among children under 5 in Kenya. Most of these deaths are due to prematurity, birth asphyxia, and sepsis, conditions that can be prevented with proper care. Despite progress in child health overall, neonatal mortality has remained nearly unchanged, highlighting the need for initiatives that offer dignity and support in grief. We cannot change every outcome, but we can change how families are comforted. The Baby Moses basket is more than a room. It is a symbol of love, of dignity, and of healing.